Today, with the elect who will be baptized at the Easter Vigil, we're invited to consider the story of Jesus' encounter with the woman at the well in Samaria. It's a beautiful story all by itself, but we would be completely remiss not to go back to the story of Rebecca and Isaac. Isaac, who needed a wife, and his father was insistent that he not marry any of the pagans around them, but that a wife who believed in the true and living God would be provided him. So he sent a servant back to his home country. And there at the well, the servant encountered Rebecca. And the servant said, in prayer to God, trying to figure out how to do his job, how he was going to find a woman to travel back with him to his master. And he says, Lord God, if the woman that you want for Isaac's wife comes to the well, let her respond when I ask for a drink of water, and not just give me a drink from her jar, but also water my camels. And sure enough, Rebecca comes to the well, and he's already impressed. But he says, ma'am, may I have a drink of your water? And not only does she let him drink from her jar, but she proceeds to water his camels. And so very much sure and impressed, he goes and finds her father, has dinner with them. She goes back home with the servant. She's given to Isaac in marriage, and Isaac loves her throughout her life. That's the most clear connection to Jesus sitting on the edge of the well when the woman arrives, saying, please, would you give me a drink? Because he has something to propose. He has something to offer. It's not the only story, though. Like, wells are very rich. Stories of wells are very meaningful in a place of drought. And so we also find that Rebecca and Isaac's son Jacob, who will become Israel, that Jacob also is without a wife, and his parents, unwilling to see him married to the people who live around them, send him back home. And he finds there at the well the love of his life that will change history forever. Rachel, at the edge of the well, he marries Leah, and then he marries Rachel. We know the story, but the story is a story of finding love at the well. And so now we come to Jesus. We come to the story of Jesus and the woman of Samaria. And Jesus asks her for water, but he has a proposal for her as well. And he shares with her, even though she doesn't prove herself to be worthy, like Rebecca at the well. He still loves her and proposes to her this spring of life-giving water. And if we just picked up the story there, we would wonder what it means that Jesus is the water of life, what it means that there's the spring of living water. Like, we wouldn't really know what to think. But because we have these stories, we know that the proposal, the life-giving water offered to this woman who came to the well, offered to each of us, is love. And the proposal that Jesus brings to us, whether he's asking us for something or just in conversation offering us what we ask for, his proposal is to give us to drink from this life-giving spring, to give us to drink from the Father's love in which he shares.
mi vida es búsqueda y encuentro.